Hello, everyone. Welcome to Morning Coffee. My name is Eric. Thank you so much for joining me. This is going to be a general energy reading for Tuesday, December 18th, 2018. This is not specific to anything, guys. It's not love, sign, career, whatever. It's not specific to anything. This is literally just what Spirit wants to speak about today, what Spirit wants to talk to us about, what energies need to be discussed for the day, yeah? This is general. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And energies are fluid, so this doesn't have to be happening right now. It could be something that could come on down the line for you. It could be something that happened in the past. It may not be something that happens for you at all. But if you'd like to continue to join us and have a little chat and a cup of coffee with us, I highly recommend you stay and do so, yeah? So, without further ado, let's get to it. All right. And for those of you that were with me on the live stream on Sunday, the Twin Flame live stream, and heard me say that I lost my clear quartz, well, I found it. Yay! Oh, quick reminder, if you would like a personal reading with me, I am doing a holiday sale. All of my readings are 20% off. That does exclude single question readings, as those are discounted during happy hour. If you haven't checked out happy hour yet, I highly recommend you join us. It's a whole lot of fun. The next one I'm doing is tomorrow, Wednesday evening, probably around 6 p.m. Eastern time, yes? But if you would like a personal reading with me, all of those are discounted, again, except for single question readings, by 20%, all right? So, and that's going until until midnight on December 31st, yeah? So by the first of the year, the discount will have expired. And depending on how many come in, I'm not going to start scheduling those until the latest January 1st. I am working on 6-month forecasts for 2019, and so I'd like to get those out before the first of the year. So once I get those finished, I will get started on the readings that come through for the sale. Yes? So basically I'll be starting those readings by the latest January 1st. All right, guys? Let's do it. Hi, Spirit. Please make me a clear channel for the collective at this time. Please bring forward the best messages to serve the highest good of all involved for today, Tuesday, December 18th, 2018. Thank you so much, Spirit. Okay, so the first thing I saw when I connected, or while I was connecting, was orange. Orange and green. There's a lot of emotional stuff going on today. Or there has been, could be coming up. Emotional purging. The sacral chakra. And the heart chakra. Some of you may be clearing those centers. Tuesday, December 18th. The year's almost over, guys. This is crazy. This is crazy. Alright, one more shuffle. Oops. That didn't work so well. Let's try that again. One last shuffle. There we go. Alright, guys, let's see what we have for today. Thank you so much, Spirit. Tuesday, December 18th. Three of Cups. Okay. Alright. So we're starting off with the Three of Cups here. We've got the King of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. Underneath the deck, you have the Emperor. Okay, so there's masculine energies here. There's a desire to reconcile, to reconnect here. You definitely have energies of the divine masculine coming through on this one, all right? Okay. And what I'm getting here is like there's a desire to reconnect. There's a desire to reconcile. This is also, not only is this reconciliation, but this is a union card, okay? But we have the King of Pentacles here with the Four of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. And, I'm sorry, not the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups. Four of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. But it feels like that union, that reconciliation, that reconnection is blocked. There's definitely a desire to reconcile here. And just please excuse the pause. I'm just channeling the energies here. But okay, so there's an energy of reaping what you've sown. Obviously, you have the Seven of Pentacles. So we have the King of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles here. So reaping what you've sown, right? But this is what's saying to me that this is, well, also the Four of Swords. This is what's the blockage that's coming in between this reconciliation that's desired, or the reconnection that's desired, the celebration, or the union. There's definitely an energy of kind of humbling oneself and resting, taking a break, and understanding the harvest that is coming through. I definitely want to pull one more, because I feel like there's more to the message, but it's not necessarily coming through just yet. Okay, so let's see. One more pull. Tuesday, December 18th. There you go. Look at that. There's that Ten of Cups again. That Ten of Cups keeps coming out, guys. And we have the Four of Cups here. Now, I like the way the Four of Cups is depicted in this deck because it looks like emotional balance. Sometimes this card, often people read this card as like a missed opportunity, being bored. But I see it as, in this deck, I see it as a balance. Emotional balance being stricken, okay? Or at least working on coming into some sort of emotional balance. We have the Ten of Cups, yet again. Now we have the King of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Six of Swords. All right. So we had two depictions. We have depictions of the Divine Masculine. First in the Emperor, which was underneath the deck, and now with the King of Wands, all right? But there's definitely a desire to reconnect. There's a desire to come forward. There's a desire to move forward, okay? Especially with the Six of Swords. Now, it's like the Divine Masculine. There are many in the Divine Masculine collective that are growing into this sense of emotional security, okay? Emotional maturity also with the King of Cups. And there's definitely meditative energy. Four of Cups, Four of Swords is balancing the mind with the emotions here in this situation. And that might take some time. Masculine energies right now are in the process of learning to do this, to balance the emotions with the mind. There is definitely an energy of learning to balance logic with intuition. And ultimately, this is leading to a progression towards the the Ten of Cups, right? But with the Seven of Pentacles here, there's definitely kind of a lesson that's being learned. coming to understand how some certain individuals have gotten to where they are at this moment. And while doing that, there's a lot of reflective, meditative energy between the Four of Cups, Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. Whoops. And there's movement. Now, there's definitely movement. I'm getting that with the Six of Swords here. But for some, what I'm getting is that this is almost like a retreat energy that I'm getting. I'm moving in a different direction. For some, they realize, or they're understanding, for some people are understanding, now this doesn't just have to be between twin flames. This could be anybody. This really could be anybody. But there are some out there that are feeling like reconciliation, union, or whatever with the Three of Cups is probably not going to happen. So what I'm getting with this Six of Swords is that some are like, I'm almost seeing someone walking away with their, like with their tail between their legs, realizing that it's kind of over. And I don't mean to be depressing. It's just, for some, like if we are talking twin flame situation, for some, you know, some have decided just not to continue with, you know, this certain person. And I really feel like the other person, this would be the masculine, the divine masculine in this case, the one that embodies the divine masculine, more of the divine masculine energy, would be moving in a different direction, or unrealizing that, you know, this is probably not going to work out. That's what I'm feeling. When I look at the Six of Swords, that's what I'm feeling for some. But there's definitely a lesson that's being taken from it, okay? But now with the Knight of Wands here, there's definitely an acceptance of some sort of spiritual warrior status. This is my spiritual warrior card, the Knight of Wands. Which is good, meaning that, you know, the mission, it was a success, right? But to a certain extent, because someone basically is kind of like awakened, enlightened a bit, that kind of thing. So in essence, the journey may have served its purpose. So yeah. But there's definitely an eye on the prize type situation here with the Ten of Cups and the King of Wands. Look at the King of Wands is actively like just looking right at that Ten of Cups. All right. So there's definitely an energy, regardless if, you know, the situation is over between certain individuals. There's still an emphasis, or there's still action being taken towards moving towards the Ten of Cups. There's still action being taken towards emotional maturity with the King of Cups. And there's like a restful period. Number one, to transition, okay, with the Six of Swords, but also to take stock, to reflect, and to meditate and ground and balance and calm. Now, this could be a divine masculine, like someone that embodies more of the divine masculine energies, or this could be the divine masculine energies within you. Many of the divine feminines within the Twin Flame Collective have been working on balancing their masculine and feminine energies, and have been working with their masculine energies quite a bit lately. So, this really could be the masculine energy within you. Because if you look here, all of the feminine figures between the Four of Cups, right? Four of Cups, the Four of Swords. You see how they're all in meditative poses here? Seven of Pentacles. So, except for the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords, she's not in a meditative state, but I just kind of see that as, for some of us, that's like the balancing and the integration, you know, of the two sides, masculine and feminine. Okay. So let's get some clarification, because that's really all that's coming through here with that one. So let's get some clarification, see if we can get some more on the story here. We're going to start with I think I want to start with the Three of Cups here. One more shuffle. One more. All right. So, clarifying the Three of Cups, please, Spirit. The unknown. Okay, so there's definitely an energy, we have the unknown here. There's definitely an energy of needing to keep an open mind, because there is some sort of reconciliation that's desired. Ace of Cups is underneath the deck. Now, but you see, the thing that I'm getting from this is, with the Ace of Cups being underneath the deck, it's like you have to really, and this is something that we say, I as a reader and many others say all the time, you have to love yourself the way you want to be loved. You have to give yourself the love that you would want someone else to give you first, right? And there is a desire, there is a need to keep an open mind when it comes to reconciliation. I mean, I can feel the resistance to that. I definitely can. But reconciliation or union, even, if that's what we're talking here. And especially as to when this would happen, the unknown is saying, obviously, that, you know, don't worry about that. Because the more you worry about that, the more you push it away, really. Okay. So let's get into the King of Cups, Four of Swords, and Seven of Pentacles here. This is the energy. Now, this is the energy of coming into some sort of emotional maturity, which is kind of like, in a sense, forcing someone to pull back and meditate on the situation and just be like, oh. And remember, when that first pull, there was the Emperor underneath the deck. And that felt like positive, aligned masculine energy. Because it's a situation where someone is aware of when it's time, when they need to, like, just pull back and, you know, take a break, meditate, whatever. And that's what's going on here. It's like someone has the emotional maturity to, like, take a step back and say, whoa, okay, I need to take some stock. I need to understand a little better how I've gotten here with the Seven of Pentacles, okay? So let's get some clarification for this realm, please, Spirit. Yeah, see? The Hermit. Yep. And the Ace of Wands is underneath the deck. So for some, there's inspiration. Now, that inspiration could be towards reconciliation or union, or that inspiration could, I feel like that could be inspiration to continue individually on their path, because there's like a new sense of foundation. There's a new sense of spirituality that's coming into play here. And so I really feel like someone is going off the beaten path, I just heard, but in their own direction with this new sense of awakening that has come through. What else do we have here? Yeah, look at that. The Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles is about, obviously, a new start, a new opportunity. It could mean a new job. We definitely could be talking work, because of the Three of Pentacles is here also. But this is definitely building a new foundation. This is working on self-mastery. This is teamwork. This is mind, body, and spirit. Three of Cups and Three of Pentacles can symbolize the same thing. Mind, body, and spirit coming into play, coming into tandem, coming into union even, working together. And so it's as if someone is really going within, especially with the Hermit and the Four of Swords, and also the Four of Cups, which is right here. This is an energy of really going within, finding that inner light, and using that to shine out and create something new here. Ace of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. Ace of Wands, also. Brand new, like, this is really an energy of someone being, like, super inspired right now to follow this new direction that they've kind of been awoken to, you know, which is great. That's really cool. Okay. So let's get some clarification for the Ten of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Knight of Wands here. Please, Spirit. Thank you so much, Spirit. One more. Okay. Underneath the deck is the Knight of Swords. So, okay. There's definitely a desire to communicate, to move forward. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We're clarifying the Knight of Wands here. What else do we have? Judgment, the Two of Swords, and the Seven of Wands in reverse. Yes, so there's definitely an energy of releasing some sort of boundaries, some sort of blockages. There could be an instance where some of you might be unblocked, or you might hear some communication from someone, maybe your twin, maybe an ex, whatever. You do have the Knight of Wands here that is talking, the Knight of Swords that is talking about communication. But there is a process of judgment that is happening right now. Judgment is a a reconciliation, but also a resurrection. It's a final decision. Judgment is hearing the call. Yes. So like I said, someone is really starting to step into their spiritual warrior status. They're integrating that, and they have the eye on the prize, which is the Ten of Cups. There is a calling that someone is answering, okay? However slowly they may be doing it, because they still have the Knight of Pentacles with the Two of Swords, all right? And the Two of Swords is indecision. Even though, so it's someone is just now waking up. It's literally just waking up to this, and so they're kind of confused. It's that feeling that you get when you wake up in the first thing in the morning and you're kind of groggy, or you were taking a nap and you wake up and you feel kind of foggy for a little bit. That's what's happening here, all right? But there's definitely some sort of communication that's wanting to happen, wanting to be had with the Knight of Swords. It's like someone is waking up to this whole new reality, and they just want to explore, which is great. But they can't really do that quite yet, because they still haven't, quite wiped the sand from their eyes yet. Now let's clarify these Six of Swords here. Moving in a new direction, almost like a retreat energy. Queen of Cups. And the Moon in reverse. Yeah. Underneath the deck is, wow, the Ace of Swords. Well, gee, that's sure powerful. The Moon in reverse was already saying to me that there are secrets that are, like, no longer hidden, that are being revealed. Things are coming to light. And then the Ace of Swords popped out underneath the deck, and that's just like, excuse me. That's definitely an aha moment. It's an epiphany type energy. It's realization. It's seeing things clearly. And so with the Moon in reverse, there's definitely an energy of seeing things clearly. Now, that's also, for some of you, it's coming out of a dark night of the soul. You have the Queen of Cups here. And the Queen of Cups is talking about emotional responsibility, emotional maturity. You do have the counterparts here now, guys. I really feel like there's an energy of masculinity. Those who identify more with the masculine side of things are coming into an emotional understanding of their lives, of the situations at hand, and they're moving. Sorry, guys, I keep dropping this. They're moving in a direction that is more conducive to healthy emotions. Okay? Now, with the moon in reverse, this is also saying, with the Queen of Cups, this is also saying that there is an understanding here. For some, there's an understanding of exactly where you would stand with the Queen of Cups. It's like no secret. It's really no secret, okay? And so some are moving in a new direction because this Queen of Cups has basically moved on, all right? And with the Ace of Swords being at the bottom of the deck there, it's like, yeah, it's no secret. If you're in a position in which you have moved on from the situation and you're going in a completely different direction, whoever you're moving away from is aware of it. Is definitely aware of it. Even if it's just energetically. They feel you pulling away, you going in your own direction, and so now they're going in theirs. Alright. Let's get some oracle guidance here. All right. Oracle guidance, please, Spirit. Past guidance, please. Thank you so much. Here we go. Deer. All right. Here we go. Deer. Loving, intuitive, graceful, the mother. The deer represents the feminine aspects of earth energy. This energy is available to all creatures, regardless of gender, but is especially potent in new parents. During the first few days, they are fully present, nurturing, and calm. The inner beauty radiates, and a sense of grace calms the room. A deer personality affects others in this way, drawing them toward a quiet tenderness. The deer card may appear when a birth or celebration of new life draws near, or when a situation calls for absolute gentleness and compassion. When in balance, deer is receptive, compassionate, and nurturing. When out of balance, deer is concerned and protective. To bring into balance, one must experience nature or have some fun with kids. Now, we do have celebration with the Three of Cups here, but what I was picking up on that was the fact that, yes, there is a desire to reconcile, and that's where, number one, you have to keep an open mind about it, okay? The gentleness, where the gentleness and the compassion comes into play, but number two, wait, what was number two? Oh, you have to handle it with delicacy, right? It's not going to be a situation where, it can't be a situation where you come like riding in like a bull in a china closet, It has to be, I'm sorry, I'm kind of slow this morning. It has to be balanced and compassionate. There has to be compassion and understanding for where both sides of the equation are coming from, okay? That's a big thing. Big thing. Compassion. Understanding. Okay. I'm going to close out the reading with oracle guidance from the Crystal Mandala deck today. Alright, guys. Closing message for today. Woo, there it is. Look at that. Divine Alchemy. Alright. And this is such a beautiful card. Look at this blue. I love this. That is just gorgeous. Look at that. So that is Ascended Master Mary Magdalene and Aqua Ore Quartz. Divine Alchemy. If I can just pick it up. Okay, here we go. Divine Alchemy. We bring you the blessing of Divine Alchemy. Divine Alchemy is the art of transmutation, the application of spiritual consciousness to physical form, so profound that an entirely new form evolves. It is irreversible change. It is the coal transformed into the diamond, the lead of sleeping matter, awakened into the radiant gold of consciousness. Successful alchemical transformation requires patience, courage, and a belief in the power of spirit above all else. The radical and permanent transformation effected by divine alchemy may seem miraculous to the outsider viewing the changed form, yet the alchemist knows that when spiritual consciousness meets physical matter, the world will never be the same again. And I really feel like that has everything to do with what, the divine masculine energies are going through right now. They're definitely in a process of complete transformation, of awakening, of accepting a spiritual warrior status, of answering the call with judgment, albeit however slow that may be with the Knight of Pentacles. How quickly they get there is really not the point. It's just all that matters is that they get there. All right. And that's definitely what's happening right now for the masculine collective. Also for your inner divine masculine, Yeah. That's all I'm going to read from that. Okay. So there it is, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this was helpful for you. I hope everyone has a great day. Please don't forget, a 20% off all personal readings. If you would like a personal reading with me, go ahead and email me. That does exclude the single question readings. And keep in mind that I am working on 2019 6-month forecasts or 6-month overviews. So look out for that. Those are should have those out before the first of the year. And I look forward to seeing you guys at Happy Hour tomorrow, Wednesday, the 19th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But other than that, I hope everyone has a great day, and I look forward to connecting with you again soon for our next cup of coffee tomorrow morning. Yeah? Take care. Mwah! Bye!